Could the Mississippi Braves be leaving Pearl and heading east to Columbus, Georgia? A report from WRBL news channel out of Columbus and the worst statewide newspaper in the entire United States, the Clarion Ledger right here in Mississippi, seemed to suggest that the M Braves, located in Pearl, are the front runner to be the new Columbus Braves. As early as 2025, with 2024 being the last season at Trustmark Park, if these reports are true. Here's a few stats that would suggest they might be true, or one stat, and this is the most important: the amount of people going to the ball games currently. Trustmark Park holds 8,480 people for ball games. It ranked 29th out of 30 AA teams for attendance in 2023 with only 2,545. Like I said, putting it next to last. And the only team that's worst, sitting at number 30, is the other Mississippi AA team, the Biloxi Shuckers, located right down there in Biloxi. They play at MGM Park, and they've only been down there 5 or 6 years. I don't see them being able to up and relocate. I'm sure they had to sign a 20-year lease as well, as did the M Braves. A 20-year lease, which will be up at the end of 2024 with no new lease signed yet. Look, it spurred a bunch of development when they built it. It came from Greenville, South Carolina after 20 years. That seems to be the trend here with this particular franchise, and I'm guessing others. They go somewhere, they last about 20 years before people get burnt out on it, and they start dangling the carrot to other cities for a new stadium, a better deal, and basically just an injection into the arm of adrenaline and attendance. I get it. It makes sense. People get burnt out. It is what it is. When they came to Pearl, Mississippi, Pearl got a Bass Pro Shops. A lot of tax dollars there. Pearl got the outlets in Mississippi. The only outlet stores in central Mississippi, the Bass Pro, is the only Bass Pro in all of Mississippi. And then they got a Sam's Club right over there, amongst some other ancillary smaller developments as well. And you got a new parkway and stuff about to be developed over there. So what's been good for the gander has been good for the goose, or what's been good for the goose has been good for the gander, depending upon your perspective. As to why attendance has been down at the Atlanta Braves AA team here in Pearl, Mississippi, my suggestion, or my thought process, should I say, is this very shirt I'm wearing. The success of college baseball in the state of Mississippi, with the Mississippi State Bulldogs winning a national championship just a few years ago. The very next year, the Ole Miss Rebels winning a national championship. The Southern Miss Golden Eagles playing in multiple World Series. People love their college baseball here, and they support it with most every home game being sold out. So much so that they even play games at Trustmark Park here in Pearl. State plays, I believe, 2 a year. Ole Miss plays, I believe, 2 a year. Southern plays multiple a year. And then State and Ole Miss play each other in a game called the Governor's Cup, which is basically the Egg Bowl on the diamond. Very fun game to go to. I went to it this year myself for the first time. Also very popular here in Mississippi at the same time of year is tournament and travel ball, high school baseball, all of that stuff. I think that takes away from the people who would go to these games. You got your baseball players who are obviously baseball fans, and these younger kids who are playing in a crap load of baseball games every year. You got fans like myself. Frankly, I would rather go watch a game in Starkville. Heck, even Ole Miss. And I'm sure Ole Miss fans feel the other way about it. I just think that at the end of the day, there's only so much entertainment dollars to go around in each family household. And you got to decide, where is it most important? Your alma mater, or the team you love, or a minor league baseball team? Hey, look, it's different for everybody. I'm not knocking it. Here's some of the gripes I've heard, though, from people since I posted this on Facebook yesterday. Reasons why people have not been going to Mississippi Braves games. For me, I'll put mine out there first. The minute they made it cashless at the stadium, you cannot spend cash there. I said, that's it for me. I don't support a cashless society. If you follow me, you know my politics. You understand why. It ain't for me. No New World Order politics here for me. A lot of other people complained about ticket prices, which I think is not a reason to be upset. Tickets are between $7 and $12 each. I'm sorry if you can't afford that. You probably don't need to be out spending money for entertainment purposes at all. You need to get your life in order and then worry about your entertainment buck, where it's going. Because if $7 to $12 a ticket is too much, you have not bought a concert ticket lately, my friends. Complain to me then after you buy a concert ticket. Some people said the concessions were too high. I don't know. That's everywhere. You can't go anywhere without spending. Go to the Brandon Amphitheater, for example. Buy $18 beer there. Some of them are up to, I think, $18. That's crazy. But hey, that is what it is. Again, if you can't afford it, you probably don't need to be going, and therefore I understand why you're not going. I'm not here to count anybody else's money. The biggest gripe I saw, though, was single-handedly people are pissed off about paying $10 for parking. And not only do you have to pay the $10 for parking, it has to be cash, other way around. It can't be cash. It has to be your debit card, not cash. And that's a big gripe to a lot of people. They don't want to have to put a $10 parking on their card out in the parking lot. I get it. That's an inconvenience as well. And for me, other than cashless, the other number one reason why I don't go, especially during the summer months, it's just too damn hot. With temperatures that feel like 120 degrees here with the humidity, watching a baseball game in June, July, or August does not seem very appealing to me at all. What say you? Do you think they'll be moving to Columbus? They get this $50 million bond issue. It looks like them or one of the other Braves minor league teams will in fact be the team that goes. They have been promised a team by minor league baseball. It says it will be a Major League Baseball minor league team. They will get one if they renovate their stadium. We'll see how it shakes out. Check out that article at WRBL.com or the local version of it at Clarion Ledger, which I hate the Clarion Ledger, so I don't like sending them any clicks. So, what do you say? Why are you not going to the Mississippi Braves games? And if you are, what would you tell people who are not going to help get them to support the team and maybe convince them to stay? Sound off in the comments.